What is up, guys? Hove back again, and today, well, already today I did the Litecoin video, and now I'm gonna do a Neo video for you because it was the second most requested, and it's been a really long time since I looked at Neo, so I thought since you guys did all the likes and retweets that I would pull it up and take a look and build account together to kind of show you how I go through the process of building account from scratch. Now, it's been a really long time, so there might be times of dead air or whatever while I'm thinking through the process. I might forget to talk, but I'll do my best to talk through the process instead of doing it all in my head like I normally do. So it's been so long, you could see all these other charts and shitcoins on here. I got Popcoin. I guess EOS and Lumen aren't complete shitcoins, but Popcoin. Yeah. Anyways, let me jump into this. And I need to set things up because it's been so long. I like to look at my charts a little different. Actually, I haven't changed this in so long. Let me pull this out a little bit. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, Trade Devil shout out. There we go. Oh, man. So this is the last count I had on there. God knows when. And it shows boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. So I was calling the bottom at $7.45-ish, it looks like. Let's see. That was the major algo target. I guess it looks like I thought there might have been a little kick down, but man, what is that? Calling the bottom at roughly, oops, there we go. 20% off from the all-time high. Not too bad. Anyways, let me change some stuff up, put some templates on there, get things looking how I like it. Just a second, we'll go with the black background to make it look better for you. Boom. Not yet. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna leave all this stuff on here just because it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna take this off though. I don't need that. Alright, now I have yet to look at this, so I'm just gonna take a quick gander, see where the heck we are. This doesn't look super bullish just because of these overlaps. So first thing I would think is this was ABC. We get an X, now ABC. Could be another X, and then ABC. Or this could be ABC1, ABC3, ABC4, 5, whatever. I'm going to get on lower time frame to kind of dig out what these are. You can't really see much on this higher time frame, so I'll go to the trusty 4 hours, which I typically do my charting on, as long as it all fits on the screen for me, which looks like it will. Alright, so bottom is here, and this looks very similar to Litecoin's action, actually. You get that rip up and another weird whatever move that is. Alright, so first thing I would do, something like this, I'm gonna look for the strongest push just so I can kind of get an idea of where to anchor my count, because the strongest push generally is the third. It doesn't have to be, but that's where I typically want to start. I want to get some form of count on here to get an idea of what the heck is going on. Let me get this up to primary just to figure this all out. All right, so 1, 2, this overlaps. Let me see how this will work. So if this is our 1, none of that will work. So that is over 100%. So it would have to be an expanding diag. Let's see. Let me get this on here. Let's see if this 4 is longer than the 3rd, which it looks like it is. So expanding diag does work here for the bullish count. So let me throw some stuff on here that will follow. I might go up to the 6 hour just so I can fit more on here and get it a little smaller to make it easy. All right, let's extend this out. All right, so that is how the diag would work. This would be ABC, 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 ABC. Let's see if that actually works, because this looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's measure the length of, I think this is the bottom, length of 3rd, project it from our 4th, and it doesn't quite hit 100% yet, so that makes it likely that this is not finished. This move up is not finished. Now, like I just said before, this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me put a tiny count on that. I hate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me make this a little smaller. So we'll move this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me throw some ABCs on here for you. And I'll also show you the bearish count, what I would look at. ABC. A, B, C, likely up here. Whoa. Alright, next thing I would do is pull a fib, see where that lands. A little short of the 618. If it's finished there, this could be ABC. Yeah, that looks pretty good there actually. Unless we get some form of WXY. But it looks like it's starting to get some good push going up. Next thing I'll do is pull a fib, or not a fib, an APP, project it, the length of the A, sorry, project it from our low of B, and then this is going to be our likely landing spot. It doesn't have to get there. These just typically have a relationship towards each other. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to go 100%, but it's likely to get up there. And if you see the 1,272 of the 3 is right around there, so I'll go ahead and draw a box. Yeah, I'd put the box right around here is where this likely landing spot, if this is an expanding diag. And on this, what I'll also do in times like this, when I'm like either looking for a place to take profit or an entry or something like that, if I'm looking to short this move, I'll throw on the 786 and also the 887 just to give me ideas for other confluences that we see. So for this, it's not that difficult of a count. You can see we get this nice little push for a 3rd, which we love to see. You get the strongest push for that 3rd. I didn't even look at this before, but you get that strongest push for the 3rd. You get a 5 here on a lower push, and now a correction. I don't love the look of this, so this could be a WXY itself, almost like Litecoin, like I said before. Count definitely is not as nice as Litecoins, not as bullish as Litecoins. So, I mean, this looks good. So what I'm gonna do, if I'll get back on this one day, if we think it's the expanding diag, leading diag, then damn, this thing dumped so hard. Oh my god. I remember this was probably one of my best trades ever, because I think I bought it at roughly $23, and then I sold I think it was 191 or 192. I literally caught the very top of this, and it was based off an Elliott count that I did very early on in my Elliott Wave training, and it was just a crusher. That's what got me hooked. It gave me a perfect entry here, and then it gave me the perfect exit here, and I was sold on Elliott Wave ever since. But I digress. Let me pull from here. Actually, I'm gonna pull from this top first. Shit, where's our bottom? Can't see anything down there. I think it's roughly around there. Let me do this actually. Again, I'm just pulling to find resistance levels of where we can possibly run into. I think that looks like our bottom, and then I'll go ahead and extend this so we see what it looks like. And that's just one. Did that work? Oof, the 236 is still way up there. Ugh, that is not as bullish as we would like to see. So let me do this one first then, since this is the obvious first high. Let's pull it through there. And what does reaction look like at those levels? And you're getting reactions at the 236, 382, not even at the 50 yet. Look, oh, look where that box lines up. Right at the 618. This looks like a good spot if you're looking to catch a move in either direction. You can either take this long and hopefully the magnet pulls it up here, or you can look at this area for a short opportunity. I'm not telling you to short again. I'm going to pull these other fibs to see if there's, and let me hide this real quick. I'm just pulling these to see what reactions we're getting for. Ooh, look at that. That first one is to the tick of the 236. And then this 236 provides that resistance, then ultimately a little support. The 382 doesn't, I guess it adds a little support and resistance here. That 50 gets that tick. Oh, just short of that 618. Damn. Well, would you look at that? That 786 lines up right where that box is, but also the other 61865. So let me pull that one as well. Just, oh, I already did it. What am I doing? Oh, shoot. Whatever, I'll just pull it. It makes it a lot easier. All right, back down to here. Man, that is right in line with that 618. So, this is the bullish count. I mean, I want to go with this bullish count. A leading diag will typically retrace pretty deep, though. It doesn't have to, but it typically does. It's hard to want to count this the bearish alternative, which would be this was a W X Y X, and now we're putting it a Z. But sorry guys, I'm getting blown up. But where does this go from here? What it looks like is $1.75 or less than $1. If this is some sort of X, or this was the 1, 2, 3, and now we're getting a fourth here, and we get another leg down. That is possible. At least it's not going super, super deep. I mean, it's going super deep. $1.75, under $1. I'll go ahead and throw that count on there just so you guys can see it. It's pretty much the exact same count, to be honest with you. W, X, Y, X, and Z would be up here, and I'll put that in a different color. Just damn, how does that even work? One, 2, 3. I mean, if you're looking to get a long-term position here, whether this is bullish or the bearish count, oh man, this is not financial advice, but if it is the bullish count, or even if it's the bearish count, we obviously have no idea. If you think Bitcoin is bullish, then Neo is likely to be bullish. If you think Litecoin or Ethereum or crypto has bottomed out, then this is likely to be a leading diag for R1. Now, like I said, if everything is going to retrace, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all that, they're all going to retrace to the levels that we would expect a one to retrace, which is the 618 or 65. Those are bigger moves for Bitcoin and Litecoin because they've been so bullish. There's a lot of room to go down. This could still work as the bear. It can work as the bull. If I were taking this trade and I was bullish on Neo in the long term, we know that a leading diag typically retraces pretty deep. So what I would do is pull the length of whatever one this is. Again, I'm just projecting to look at it. Let me unextend those. And there's so much crap. I'm going to remove this for now. Damn. Alright. I like the bullish count. If I'm bullish on Neo, my long-term investment strategy would be different than my trading strategy. For a trade, I would probably take this, and then I would probably take a short here, and look to take profit somewhere between the 50 and 618. If I'm looking to add to my long-term investment position, I would start laddering in between the 618 and 887. I would be comfortable in adding my position all the way down to 1.7 if the bottom is not in here. Again, investing and trading are different things. An investment is something I'm looking for in the future for maybe a year to 4 years is a long-term plan. But if you're looking to build a position, this is the way I would trade it personally. I am not telling you to do this. I never tell you to take any trade. Let's get that straight. I just build a chart for you and let you decide whether you want to take trades on your own TA, if your TA is close to mine. Personally, I would look, if I'm not looking to build a long-term position here, I would look for a deep retrace, and then I would look for a small 5-wave off and watch the rest of the market to see how that reacts at its golden pockets or retraces or whatever it is, and then get in a position there, because there is a long way to go just to get to all-time high. We're at $12 and the all-time high was close to $200. That's insane. This has not been very bullish compared to Litecoin or Bitcoin or whatever. Let me see what from bottom to where we are now. I mean, 121% is great, but Litecoin is like 5x itself since the bottom. Let's see. Let's go from where we are now to our, oh my god, our all-time high is still 1,400% away. Just think about that. I have not been following NEO whatsoever. I've just been building counts based on what members have been asking for. So I have no idea. Again, I had this as a completed C of Y of the two, but I also thought this was going to catch. That's kind of how I see it. Obviously, I didn't know that this was going to be a diag or a WXYXZ correction, but typically, if this was a little more impulsive, I would have taken a APP from our low here through the top of R1, projected from R2, looked for common landing area, which is the 1618, 175 for the third. Then I would have done a fib pull. I'll go ahead and just walk you through the process. And I would have looked for something like that. That was a super deep 4, so and it's not super bullish. That's just my opinion. You might be a huge NEO fan and have been following along with whatever news they got going on with terms of updates or whatever. I don't know them. I'm just charting what is in front of me. And this is what I see. These are the two best options that I think I can come up with just off the fly right now. Typically, having a blank chart and coming at a different perspective than one that you've been following since bottom might give you a little bit more clarity with a count, because you're not trying to fit in a count that you've been using the whole time. You're kind of just looking at it with a fresh set of eyes and going, hey, it's kind of how I see it. I think that's pretty much all I can do on this one. If you think I've missed something, I'll go ahead and dig in a little bit more after this video. If you reach out to me and say, hey, I kind of see it this way, can I get your perspective? Obviously, I always try to help you guys. I mean, it's just how I am, I guess. But this video is basically more about how I would build a count, what I look for with regards to fib levels and strength on the oscillators and volume and just all sorts of things that I'm going to look for when placing a trade and building a count and trying to figure out what I want to do, either for a long-term investment strategy or a short-term trade strategy. All right, guys, I hope that helps. I hope this was somewhat worth it. I don't know if it was. I kind of just rambled and thought out loud, and let me know if you guys like something like this, because I can do more like this on new coins that I haven't looked at in a while. And I mean, I like doing it because I like figuring out the puzzle. So go ahead and let me know. All right, guys.